Taurus Daily Horoscope for July 31, 2022. Daily Horoscope. The passage of Pluto in Sagittarius makes you a born organizer. You create a structure where before there was chaos. Your power lies in prudence and reserved action. You can resist existing authority and establish your own. To notice and promote the new order that this aspect brought to your life, it would be convenient to meditate and observe your surroundings a little more. It is difficult for you to be accepted because you cannot avoid the superiority complex that they radiate. In order to grow, it may be necessary for you to admit how you feel and that you are not always happy. This can be really hard for you, because you've always acted like you're cool for being different. When Neptune is placed in the 7th house, they fall into our projections, those qualities within ourselves that are reflected in the partner. This means that we see positive and negative traits in others before realizing that they are our own. Jupiter is expansion and Pisces is divine inspiration. You may experience amazing visits from the Muse, who can revive any dormant creative impulses. And the cultural landscape may be more colored with the spiritual and uplifting themes of healing, redemption, and connecting with spirit. Do not throw in the towel, Taurus. You are about to achieve the goals that you had set for yourself at work. Control your impulses right now. Try not to spend without sense. Your economic situation is good and you can afford some more expenses, but with control. You could make amends with a friend you had drifted away from, if that's the case. In love, be careful and try not to make inappropriate comments to your partner. Stop thinking about the future with your partner, it is something you cannot control. Although possibly your future projects can start to become a little more concrete. Remember that the best thing to have good health is foresight. Take care of yourself. Do not get carried away by the bad temper and relax, later you will be very grateful. If you are under medical treatment, be careful because you can repeat the doses of the medication. Daily Tarot Reading. You are worn out by your sacrifices and efforts and feel like you cannot take it anymore. You want to break free from the restraints imposed on you. You went through a period during which you were forced to discipline yourself and to arduously pursue goals you eventually did not manage to achieve. Now you feel like there is nothing more you can do. You will be tempted to give up trying and to let everything fall apart in order to feel free. As the song goes, I want to break free. However, you will have to be very careful and to try to keep your impulsiveness under control. You are one step away from fulfilling a goal you have put a lot of time and effort into pursuing. It would be a shame to let it all go down the drain. Daily Career Tarot. This period signals the end of a chapter in your career and the beginning of a new one, which will be full of hope and renewed vitality. An unpleasant situation that has been troubling you, upsetting you and wearing you out is now coming to an end, thus filling you with relief. A weight is being lifted off your shoulders. You have to come to terms with the changes taking place in your professional and financial life and to look at the future with confidence and optimism. Keep in mind that every end is a new beginning. The period lying ahead of you will prove extremely fulfilling and leave no room for nostalgia. You will redefine your life and rid it of all that is worthless or meaningless. Health. With Libra in your house 6, you may have discomfort in the urinary tract. You must continue with your healthy diet and take care of the levels of soda you consume. Exercising and drinking enough water is very important these days. Your hobbies at the moment are more parties and long evenings. But you also have a body and sometimes it says stop. To take care of him and recharge him with an energy that he may be lacking, do not pull too much on the rope. Uranus will help you be more reasonable and discipline yourself. With the support of Jupiter, today is a good day to put an end to this addictive habit that is detrimental to your health, the infernal nail biting. Your nails are valuable indicators of your health, so biting your nails is playing with fire. If it's just a quirk, getting into good habits shouldn't be a problem. On the other hand, if it is a compulsive reflex due to stress, you should try to find another method to relieve your nerves. Work. Sometimes there can be a big struggle with the breadth of Jupiter's vision and the expansive, obsessive and orderly nature of the 6th house. You may have been confused about not finding what you really like at work, so Jupiter comes for you to find that passion. Good career prospects. You will have the strong will to succeed. But be careful, Pluto could blow you unreasonable ambitions. Try to measure what you can claim. Those of you who aim too high will in fact face disappointment that can waste your time. On the contrary, if you manage to target your projects correctly, success will be within reach. Money and luck. For a more harmonious development of your life, with Gemini in the second house, you must stop spraying your energy. You need to learn to limit your activities to one or two directions. In this case, your income will increase, and calm and confidence in the future will acquire the necessary financial stability. You are characterized by the choice of business activities related to communication skills and the ability to maneuver between people. Excellent day for making medium and long-term investments. Thanks to the favorable influx of Pluto, you will also have the possibility of carrying out a lucrative real estate transaction. Now is the time to know how to make the necessary decisions. You risk being confronted in your professional sphere with a choice of the utmost importance and will have to bear the consequences. Take the time to reflect and don't let yourself be influenced by outside elements who think they are good advice but who will insinuate you into doubt. Let yourself be guided by your instinct, which will be influenced by the good aspects of Saturn and will lead you to the best solution. Family and friends. The stars promise you harmony and tenderness in the family. Your children, your parents and your brothers and sisters will be well and will go their merry way without difficulty. You are not at risk of seeing certain members of your family fall ill or go through a particular ordeal. Jupiter fills your home with life, love and friendship. You multiply the projects. Passing guests jostle in the guest room and everyone responds to your invitation. This active social life does not disturb your family members in any way. Moreover, your children regularly receive their friends at home, without this being a problem. You thus have the feeling of fully living their daily life, because you know and appreciate their relationships. Love. There is often a burning inner desire to create, and sexuality can be intense with Pluto in the 5th house. A powerful sense of self-importance may be present, or you may hide your creativity and sense of specialness in sentimental matters. The poorly aspected moon will complicate your marital relationships. If you are too possessive of your loved one, he will try to escape from you. Single, you will easily overcome your shyness. You will no longer be afraid of being too many or of receiving a rebuff. Your tongue will loosen, allowing you to break the ice and start interesting conversations without difficulty. You will therefore easily seduce the object of your flame. Take advantage of your new ease without losing this reserve that is part of your usual charm. If you are single and you have spotted someone in your entourage to set your sights on, take advantage of the excellent auspices of Venus for you to embark on a game of seduction likely to work beyond your expectations. Your charm will operate perfectly and you will know how to play your assets to perfection. The natives of the sign who are currently in a relationship will also benefit from this particularly favorable climate and will see their relationship flourish day by day. It is time to see and appreciate each other for who you are. You and your partner are people who come from different backgrounds and therefore different mindsets. It is evident that there will be differences of opinion and it will take time to get used to each other. But instead of making issues and trying to change each other to each other's fashion, accept him/her for who they are. In fact, see the differences as unique features in your partner and accept him/her for who he or she is. After all, you two have chosen each other for what he or she is. Changing your partner will make him/her a different person from the one who you fell in love with. Therefore, it is a good day to start this process. Opt for a heart-to-heart talk with your partner today. Sort out the differences between yourselves and pave the way for a new beginning. Today is not a good day for tactless talk as it can complicate matters. Give space to each other and hear each other out. Avoid talking to your peers today as there are people who derive enjoyment from your tiffs and will attempt to poison your minds against each other. It is evident that you and your partner love each other. Because your relationship is in a nascent stage, these differences are bound to happen. But ultimately, your love will win all these difficulties over and you two will have a wonderful life ahead. Lucky colors: powder blue, baby pink. Lucky numbers: 4, 22, 31, 56. Love Tarot card. Today the Love Tarot deck deals out the Wheel of Fortune card. The Wheel of Fortune's appearance portends some kind of turning point. You may experience a rite of passage. Perhaps you or your partner finally reach a sought-after goal. The Wheel of Fortune usually brings good news, but only after a long period of difficulty. You or your partner might receive a scholarship or a job offer. Or you and your spouse enter a new phase of your relationship. The two of you rediscover a sense of connection after a period of detachment. The turn of the wheel can also point to a more subtle, inward event. After a post-divorce period of depression, you feel ready to look for love again. Occasionally, the appearance of this card coincides with a stroke of amazing luck. You might go on what you consider a hopeless blind date, only to meet the love of your life.